What would be a practical application of this principle we call chunking? Well, imagine you have a 5-minute reading assignment. Going to a language school, you're at a community center and you're helping people learn, or you're learning at a community center. Whatever the case, you have to read a 5-minute portion of information, could be from a book, a newspaper, to your class in your target language. How could chunking help you? Well, simply, what we recommend is to use a green pencil to chunk every single sentence in your reading assignment. Why green? Well, if you bracket everything, if you bracket all the chunks with a green pen, it's an innocuous color. It's not bright like red, which will distract you. It's not too shallow of a color like pastels that you can't see. It's not black, which usually will blend in with the print. In blue, a similar problem. It's just a little too dark. So we recommend green. Bracket your entire reading assignment into those 4 and 5 syllable chunks, words if you need to. And when you bracket them, you have to bracket those sentences where grammatically they should be bracketed. In other words, don't break up red house in between red and house. Don't break up prepositional phrases. Break them up, bracket them where they should be bracketed. So this will help you to comprehend the information. It will help you to read more fluently. And it will break down this onerous task of reading 5 minutes of material into little chunks. Now, when we combine chunking with our circadian reading pattern, where we took 1-minute blocks of information out of a newspaper or out of a textbook or whatever, when we combine these two together, practicing reading becomes much less burdensome. So I've had those 5-minute reading assignments, and to read from the first sentence to the last sentence, 5 minutes worth, all at one time, is psychologically and emotionally exhausting, at least at the point where I am in studying my target language. But now breaking that 5-minute assignment into 1-minute segments gets me to focus on one minute block at a time, which we talk about in the circadian reading structure. But now we're taking that 1-minute block and we're chunking it into even smaller units, making it much easier for our mind to be able to handle. So a question we often ask at our courses: how do you eat an elephant? One tiny, manageable chunk at a time. So when you're learning a language, these assignments are like gigantic elephants. We have to simplify them, break them down into manageable chunks of information. So chunking can help you to master your target language.